Okay, so I have completed the trading post for September. Um, First, though, I wanted to mention that about the Blizzard store. So last month they did a bundle for $5 where you got some recolor, couple recolor transmogs, and 200 trader tokens. And I said that was fine because the transmog was the risk corsage. It was something you could get in game. Um, it was the only one of its kind in game. So the recolors kind of gave you some more options. It was 200 traders tokens. It was $5. I said that was fine. However, this month they have doubled down on that and are offering the High Scholars Pack, which is a full transmog and 500 traders tokens for $25. So by comparison, that is the same cost as a mount. For some reason, it doesn't show up um, in game as it did last month, but if you look on the shop, you will see it. And it is there until last month. The bundle was um, just for that month. Um, this one is good until the end of October, and this is September's trading post. So that I would say is a bit much. It's not a recolor from what I can tell. It's an original transmog. 500 traders tokens are getting to be a bit. It's starting to feel a bit kind of pay to win, which may be obvious. Um, I think part of the fun with the trading post is that it's something you can do every month. It's a little bit different. You'll see why I say that in a moment. And then you're done. And then you can just go and do whatever else. So if you're grinding dungeons or PvP or whatever else, you get a couple days where you get to do something else. And I think that has been the appeal for most people. I know that's been an appeal for me. Depending on when it starts, because it starts on the first regardless. It doesn't start on the first reset day of the month. It just starts on the first of the month, whenever that falls. Um, the timing can be a bit um, annoying if you're trying to do stuff with your along with your resets, your weekly resets, and all of that. Um, so that being said, I have completed the September trading post, as I said. Um, did a few different things here. So it's going to show you more things I've completed than what I actually have completed. I don't know why this isn't showing them all at the bottom. Um, so I did the 25 raid bosses, which I realized did not have to be current raid bosses. So you can just go do old raids, what have you, and get this. And this is one of the like 200, 250, something like that. Um, so I know I went and ran Firelands, ran most of Tomb of Sargeras, and then I think I just did. What did I do? I did one that um, had a few bosses, and now I don't remember which one it was. Um, oh, the Tollbard dungeon. That was it. Yeah. So I just ran that on 2, 3 characters just to round out the 25, and then I was good. So really didn't take all that long. So it's mostly just like with Firelance, it's mostly just kind of running around, um, getting your characters to the dungeon, things like that. Did the complete 30 quests again. I'm really starting to enjoy this because I'm getting on an allied race character and just every month doing like my 30 quests and then stopping and then waiting till next month and then getting on and doing 30 quests. So it's been kind of fun. Again, just kind of a break from the monotony of everything else. So did the 15 world quest again just to complete everything just because I was getting kind of tired of grinding for things. Um, so if you can find about 5 quests, you can usually take like 3, 4 characters through and just do all the same ones and get this done. And I think this was like 150, and that was what I needed left. So I just decided to do this. At first, I'd kind of put it off because I'd looked. The world quests haven't been all that great at a certain point. Um, and then when I realized that I just needed 150, there's been a lot of things to complete with the patch, the 10.1.7 patch coming out, and things like that this month. So I just decided just to go ahead and do that just to get it done and over with. So, of course, did the create Shadowflame Crest 3. This is pretty easy. Defeat a Dragon Isles World boss. Um, and then that I think was about it. The for complete the Forsaken Heritage Arbor storyline that I've done after the fact. Yeah, the secrets one counted. Um, I think the find one, find three. You could just wait and do this every day, and I think there was another one for like find 7 after this. Um, and yeah, so I think that was it. So not too bad. And then that is the reward, the bonus reward, the crusty crawler. So crusty crab. I'm assuming reference there. So 1,000 traders tenders. And then the trading post again
Anything you
is
want, I
kind
have.
of a mismatch of
Spirits bring you good fortune.
new and previous items. So, you have the treasure, trusty treasure trove, which I'm pretty sure was in a previous one. The swashbucklers, slops, which I've already got. I believe there's a current Twitch drop going on for a recolor of this as well. Um, that is your pet this month. Uh, the shield I'm going to grab on another character. Oh, it's back. Excuse me. I thought it was a shield. It's a back. But still, I'm going to grab that probably. And then shield, an offhand, a sword. The staff I really liked. I'm very tempted to grab the staff. It looks very much like the one mage staff from the class hall. So I use staffs a lot, so I could see grabbing that. Now these kind of class sets really were kind of I thought were a bit disappointing to me personally. Um, it's not a full set. It's just the head, shoulders, and waist. Um, so that is the priest set, the paladin set, and the rogue set. So I like that they're trying to do something different. Um, I just feel like these were a bit lackluster. Like I don't know what all else they would go with necessarily. So, um, I mean, I'm sure people will figure something out. Shoulders definitely can be transmogged with just about anything. Um, and then you have a couple things just for Tauren, recolors of um, their back totems there, so kind of a blue and a red. I don't really play either one of my totems or my Tauren that much, so and then the hat, and then there's a recolor of the hat, which is some red on it. So it looks almost exactly the same, just with some red on it. You get a burgundy cap, which I believe with the Secrets of Azeroth event going on, I believe you can get some of these with an achievement. That is a timed event, so I do believe that'll be ending next week, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So you get a yellow one. You get the torch, which is a held in the offhand, but yet it's in the main hand. So figure that one out. And then, of course, your typical cloak and headpiece is some uh, transmogs. So you get yellow this month. You get a mining pick, which I was a little disappointed. But they've been doing some more basic looking weapons, so I'm fine with that. Cleaver, same thing. Kind of a cleaver with some bloodstains. I believe there's one that is more doesn't look as worn and doesn't have the blood stain on it in game. So, okay. So I know I'm going to get these. Been collecting these all year. So let's just get that out of the way. Okay, got those two. I kind of want the hats. I kind of want the hats. I think the hats could be fun. So I'm just going to go grab both of those. I'm not going to worry about the Raiders hat. I've got a bunch of these pirate hats and I don't wear them. Um, the totems, sadly, I would like to have. I just don't play either one of my Tauren enough to really justify spending the 500 on either one of those. Don't really care for the class sets, as I said. I kind of like the staff. Really leaning towards the staff. Not a big fan of the dagger, dagger, sword. Don't really play a lot of classes that use swords. Um, Oddly enough. Okay, so I had edited the trading post video that I did and had uploaded it when I realized that the weapons were actually part of the class set. So I realized it with the blood onyx blades. I didn't realize it with the armaments of the Light Avenger and Secrets of the Unnamed Cult. So you have the shield, two-handed mace, and a one-handed mace. Yes. And then, as I said, that was just an offhand. So you have the main hand, and then a staff. Uh, the shield is okay. and the back. So yeah, I kind of wanted the back. So if I get the back and the staff, that'll leave me with 425. And I think I'm good with that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the, yeah, grab that and the staff, especially a purple staff. I tend to transmog more with purple items, so. Okay, there we go. So I feel good about that. So this was yeah, this was kind of a mixed bag. I feel like I like that there weren't any mounts. There was a pet. There's always a pet every month. Um, it was mostly just some transmog stuff, just some things you could collect if you wanted.
Luck be with you.
Um, so I kind of like that. Kind of an easy, kind of a more stress-free month. So I think some of the months that they have like mounts in the as the reward and things like that, I think people tend to I don't know. I think people tend to want to get more, but then they spend it mostly on the mount. And it does offer replayability. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be doing these next year to collect the things that I didn't get this year. Um, so, yeah. So there you go. So that was the trading post for September. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.